DEION, you've partnered with Gillette razors. In my opinion, that's a perfect fit. What can you tell me about look good, feel good, and what that means to you?
Well, it's really, it epitomizes who I am, how I am, and how I get down. I mean, to me, if you feel like you look good when you look in that mirror, it gives you a certain feeling. And to enhance that feeling, I'm a shaver, man. I'm a daily shaver. I got to look the part because we do documentaries at Jackson State. I'm always in front of the camera. So I pride myself on looking a certain way and shaving a certain way. And I have an appetite to shave every day, sometimes twice a day if I have an appearance in the evening. But Gillette gives me a shave that's quick and easy as washing my face. It's wonderful. There's so many different products that you could find to satisfy your needs and desires of your shaving repertoire. I'm a shower shaver. You know, I like to shower and shave at the same time when I get warm, my face warm, and my hair protrudes, and I'm ready to go and I'm ready to do it. And there's so many different products. I'm happy to be partnered with Gillette for the Super Bowl. They're doing so many different things. Nationwide launch happening right there. Check out Gillette.com/skate. We're doing a wonderful big skate party. It's phenomenal. If I was there, I would be there at this party. Let me tell you what's going on. Let me tell you what is going on. Let me find it. A roller skate ring featured with athletes, appearances, and pop-up barbershops. It's going to be phenomenal. It's a big deal. Gillette is putting it on, and they do a wonderful job of doing everything's first class. And I wish I was there to enjoy it with them.
Yeah, it sounds like it will be so fun to be there in Santa Monica on that roller skating rink. So you would go. If you were in LA, you'd be there.
I wouldn't skate, but I would be there for sure, getting a haircut and making sure my shave is fresh.
I love that. Well, Super Bowl 56 sure does have it all. Star power, underdogs, explosive offense, dominant defense, but there is one matchup that I have to ask you about. Jamar Chase versus Jalen Ramsey. Who do you think has the edge?
First of all, I'm going with the home team. You know, I got to go with Jalen. He's a defensive back. I'm not going with a receiver. Jalen is experienced, savvy, smart, physical, can run. He's tough. He studies his butt off. It's going to be a tough day, and he has a tremendous pass rush. So I can't wait to see the matchup. I really can't. I'm going to turn into a fan on Sunday.
Does that mean that you're picking the Rams to win the whole thing?
I'm definitely picking the Rams. I got to go with the home team. The Bengals been playing well, and Joe Burrow has been fantastic. Their defense is really the reason they're there. They're not getting any credit for it. But it's going to be a tremendous matchup, but I'm going to go with the home team.
I like that you're sticking with your roots with the defense. I have to ask, if you were in charge of the Super Bowl, who would you pick to do the halftime performance?
He got a great cast. First of all, Snoop is my guy. That's my brother's keeper, man. So I'm happy with Snoop. I would do a whole West Coast thing. I wouldn't have the East Coast involved, period. And I would make sure it's diverse. I want all ethnicities to be represented, even Hispanic. And I would just, we have enough entertainers that it could be a phenomenal show, man. What they have on hand, I think is leaning towards rap a little more than anything. I think Mary J. Blige is involved, but it's going to be a phenomenal show. I know Snoop. I know the D.O.G. If I know anything, he's going to start it out. He's probably going to get the first song.
It's going to be so fun to watch. Attending a Super Bowl is on a lot of people's bucket list. But for you, you've won 2 Super Bowls. You've played in a World Series. You scored an NFL touchdown 6 different ways. You've hosted SNL. Now you're a head coach. To me, it seems like you're somebody who's not slowing down anytime soon. So what is next on your bucket list?
That's a good question on my bucket list. I really don't. I want to do a 5-minute stand-up. That's what's next. I want to be clean shaved while I do it, matter of fact, with Gillette. But I want to do a 5-minute stand-up routine. And I want to really kill it. That's my bucket list.
When you say stand-up routine, explain.
Comedy. First of all, I love to have fun. I enjoy life immensely. And I want to be taught by some of the best, and comprise a 5-minute routine and go out there on stage and deliver. But I wanted to be competitive. I wanted to be some of my friends that has played at this level in sports to also have routines, and it's a competition. We see who kills. I want that. That's my bucket list.
I didn't see that coming. So who is your favorite stand-up comedian?
It would have to be Red Pryor. What I mean, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Red Pryor. Those two, unbelievable, intelligent, the timing, everything. Those two are phenomenal. Red Fox and Richard Pryor.
I love that. Dave Chappelle is definitely mine.
It's great, but he's this generation. And I'm old school. I'm a little old school, but he's very thought provoking. Kevin Hart is phenomenal. You got to give some credit to Kevin Hart as well.
I feel like we could spend the rest of the day just talking about stand-up comedians, but I do have to pivot here. So when I'm at the Star in Frisco, sometimes I'm speaking with Cowboys fans and they have this dream, and it's you back in Cowboys blue.
How's that going to happen?
What'd you say?
How's that to happen?
Would you ever consider being on the coaching staff with the Cowboys?
I'm not an assistant coach. That's not me. I'm a head. I'm not, because I know who I am. I know what I am, and I don't settle for mediocrity whatsoever. I don't have any desire or ambition to coach in the NFL. I have a problem with men getting a check and not doing their jobs. I have a problem with that. Like I would be too tough as a coach in the NFL because I still have those old school attributes, man. I'm old school. You know, you're gonna do it this way. We're gonna work our butt off. We're gonna be a team. Only thing's gonna be individual about you is the way you play. So I'm a little different. I'm cut a little different, but I love it. I love Jerry Jones. I tremendously love that whole family, and they're a step away oftentimes.
Yeah, after watching this last season, who on the current Cowboys impressed you the most?
I didn't watch much. I'm honest. I'm a college guy now, so my mind and my heart is at Jackson State, and I'm watching our competitors and our opponents, and I'm just trying to be dominant in that aspect. But you pray because the city is better when the Cowboys are winning. Everything is better when the Cowboys are winning. But they seem like they always get to the end and choke. And then we get on the phone with my old teammates, Nate Newton and Mike and all the guys, and we start talking about why they choked. So that's the funny part. If you could hear those conversations, those are hilarious.
What did you decide was the reason they choked this season?
Well, they're just not built for the moment. They're not built for the moment. Back when the Cowboys were the Cowboys, you never doubted was Troy Aikman going to show up, or the offensive line, or Emmett, or Mike, or Moose. You never doubted was Charles Haley, or Tolbert, or Leon Lett, or myself, or Darren Woods. You never doubted were those guys going to show up in the big games. You don't know what you're going to get nowadays. You really don't, and that's a problem. That's very problematic.
I'm going to take you down memory lane just for the last question here. What do you remember the most about your Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl experience?
Jerry Jones, I went to his suite to ask for more tickets. And Jerry always comes through, you got to understand. But when he opened the door, he had on shorts, and he was not Mr. Jones. He was not the owner. He was Jerry Jones, the grandfather, the father, the husband. The kids was running around the room, and I loved it. It's just seeing him in a whole different light than seeing that Jerry that you guys see on television. And he took care of me. He hooked me up with a few more to make sure my family was straight and tight. And that's what I remember the most. Like, I knew I could go to him and he would be there for me and to bless me with extra tickets for that game. That's my memory. That's the most fun thing I remember.